How long was I... Storms, damn it. This isn't right. That mountain shouldn't be... And that island was... No. No, this simply isn't correct. This isn't how I remember the world at all. This will not stand. Well, there is only one thing to do in such a situation. Track down the fool that tried to swindle me, and to force an apology from him. One way or another.
I don't...
Where is the idol?
I'm not sure I follow. What's the point of all this? Lord Baron wants the idol. Shitface there knows where it is. No, I get that, but why that's idol? Probably just looks like every other hunk of wood with tits carved in. My wife has dozens. Nah, you see, this one's special. That's what my wife says every time we pass a woodcarver and she wants to buy another blasted idol. Your wife ever find a magic idol so special she was willing to beat a man to death over it? There's plenty my wife is willing to beat a man, namely me, to death over. Idol's not one of them. So either Lord Baron loves hunks of wood with tits carved in them more than your wife, or this one's special enough to beat a man to death over. Could be. Or maybe he just really loves watching a man get beat to death.
Wait for my signal.
What signal?
You will know. Oh, there's no need for you to be afraid. A little bit of pain can heighten your pleasure.
Storm's alive! It's a demon!
Lambs. Their taste never changes.
That's no demon. If it is what I think it might be, we ought to be very careful. For now. Kill it, if you can.
Come at me. That was invigorating. You, however, seem a little worse for wear. Shall we call it karma?
Begone, evil succubus. You had your way with me earlier, but I see through your tricks now. I see what you are.
I am a vampire, not a succubus, youngling. Do get it right. And come along now, did they rarely hurt you? Remember this, life always comes back to get you. And if it fails, then death won't. At least tell me you'll survive long enough to answer my questions.
I don't...
This is how things are going to go, James. I need answers, and you have them. Clearly, you have reverted to being a useless hunk of meat. So I'm going to get what I want by turning you into... Hush, little one. Your superior is talking. Yes, well, good thing I'm not turning you for your sparkling wit. Embrace my gift. Okay, James, listen.
What is this?
If you let me talk...
It hurts. Oh, storms! It burns!
James, control yourself, please. You're only making a fool of... Well, you've already been a fool before, so you may as well carry on being one.
No. No, no, no. You don't know what this is. This pain.
So dramatic. You don't know what this is. Really? Do you somehow believe that the vampire that made you a vampire doesn't know what being a vampire feels like? Come now. One of those is still alive. Feed.
Feed?
Yes, yes. That one's heart is still beating. Go on. It'll stop your incessant whining. You have to.
Ah! That was disgusting. Storms, I need more!
This hunger will accompany you forever. Yet that way madness lies. For now, you must learn control. You know something I need you to share with me.
Know what?
James, you took my idol from me. I'm positive you didn't know what you were doing. easily manipulated, it seems. But now I need you to show some initiative and tell me where it is.
I gave it.
What did you just say?
I took it for the Seekers. But these thugs had other ideas. They talked about the wealth and power they will earn for themselves. How they set up a camp nearby, from which they planned to put the whole of Thulgatha under their control. Believe me, it wasn't my intent. I'm not stupid. I knew they weren't as righteous as the Seekers, but... Storms, what have I done?
After all these years, Seekers still exist. Could they be the same ones? Common bandits, you say? Perhaps it is time someone paid them a visit.
Wait! I gave you your answers, and now you must give me some in return. What have you done to me? What is this overpowering hunger I feel? And why does the night seem so much brighter?
You are becoming a vampire. But, unlike me, you are just a fledgling. The sun won't kill you, but it will make you feel weak. Avoid the fire. It will tear your skin as if you were made of straw. You need to feed. Otherwise, you might lose control and hurt people around you. And another inconvenience is that if you don't drink blood, people will begin to notice that you are no longer alive.
No longer alive? What do you mean by that? Am I... dead?
As I have already stated, you are no longer alive, James. Honestly, those thugs should thank me for doing their work. But saying that you are dead would be oversimplifying it. You are so much more now.
No, wait! I have more questions. Please, don't leave me here!
In all honesty, you may not make it through your first night. And I have not the time nor patience to deal with a fledgling right now. So walk with your own feet, and if you do survive this night, find me. If you manage that, then I will know that you are worth teaching.
Get away from the boy. Stop squirming, and we won't hurt the boy. Kill the farmer. Run! Run and get help! Kid, you run back to your village. That should send the right message. Kill the farmer. Kid, you run back to your village. That should send the right message.
Well, what do we have here?
What are you doing?
Those people need help, so I'm helping them.
Let's get to it then.
Come at me. Hit harder. You might want to hit harder.
Thank you. Thank you so much, stranger.
My name is Kalyskah. This is...
Your friend?
her name is Mauritia.
Yes, but She's...
Well, about her...
We have no judgments here. We, from Kelhold, used to oversee a haven for wayward souls and oddities. But that was before the quarantine started. I'm more concerned about her injury.
Just a flesh wound, really. Why are there now two sexy vampire ladies in front of me?
Hold on a moment. Why were those men trying to kill you?
Your friend is bleeding badly. I'll explain everything once we get to my place.
The stars have such beautiful voices. Is the grass usually purple at this time of the year?
Come on, it's this way. What you saw today was just a glimpse of what we've been dealing with for months. Ever since the quarantine started and we had to close the hotel. If you'd like to help us, I suggest you speak to the Elder. He's got a better handle on the situation between us and Millhaven than I ever could. Maybe you could help around the farm. Whatever you decide. You've earned a place in our house. That room will be yours for as long as you need it.
Quarantine? And I must apologize, but, well, I never asked for your name.
Ah, yes. In the panic and rush of the moment, it must have slipped my mind. I am Averion. Welcome. You may stay as long as you like. You will find that there is not much else to do since the gates of Gullenheim are closed. But I'm afraid I don't know as much about the matter as the Elder does.
I will see you in the morning, then. Don't let the bandits bite. Oh, my head.
Who is behind this? I was supposed to sleep for a century.
I can confront your coffin. Set me free from this duty. Will I finally be truly dead?
It still hurts. How can it still
Don't
hurt?
set me free from this duty.
I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm safe.
Good morning, Kalyskah.
How is your wound?
A thing of the past. Shortly I will cast a charm to conceal my nature and look more like a human, but let me ask you a question. What is your plan?
For the final time, I'm going to...
You're going to kill Ever, yes, yes. But how will you find him? How will you reach him? And once you find him, how will you kill him? You're running on fumes. I can see it in how you move, and in your eyes. You're pale, and need to rest.
I'm always pale.
Don't be difficult. What's important is this blood gem to you?
My power depends on it. I need a moment. Time to think.
I agree. Not a bad choice, sweetie. Meditation brings clarity and consideration.
Time, There's simply not enough time. For 10,000 years I walked the earth. Before I slept, 10,000 years of history was touched by my hand. There is much I still need to learn of this changed world after my awakening. But that can wait. I must make haste before my gem falls into the wrong hands. And tell me, Demoness, what is your plan?
To find food, shelter, a peaceful night of sleep? A calm mind does wonders for vengeance, yes? You need it too, I think. You need rest.
I've had enough rest. I don't need rest. I need to do something about my blood gem. James had mentioned a bandit camp nearby. If I find this place, I guarantee I can find the people who stole it.
You told me what this blood gem is. But would a human be able to harvest its power?
Not without a heavy cost to their sanity. But that's not the only thing that worries me. Did you see an old man that seemed to be giving orders to the one trying to make James squeal and tell them where the idol was?
I did notice that. Fancy armor that man had.
Not just fancy. The golden symbol on his chest represents the infinite and the always renewing cycle of the storm of life. I believe those men to be the Seekers. The same group that fought me centuries ago, thousands of years ago. I don't know how much time I have lost, but they were the group that wounded me so fatally that I was forced to create the blood gem and fall into a deep slumber in order to heal. What is so funny?
I just realized that when you said to James that life always comes back to you, you were talking a bit about yourself. A little laugh about our own disgrace always helps us put things into perspective. And you can't get worried if you can laugh about whatever is happening. It helps you see what's in front of you. Like that small town in the distance.
What about that?
I spoke to Averion early this morning. That is Millhaven. It used to belong to a well-off family before the bandits took over a few years ago. It might be the camp James was referring to.
I see. I should go there at once. Are you coming?
I'd better not leave this place until I feel strong enough to cast a glamour and conceal my identity.
Do you need me to help you, somehow?
I am a succubus, dear. Help is always handy. But in this case, I don't think there is much to do but wait. I'll let you know if I need anything. However, perhaps you could put that desire for help toward others.
Indeed. For all I know, amongst my travels I may find someone worthy of joining me as I give rise to the Karnstein Legion once more.
Or you could just help them, for the sake of doing a good thing.
I should go. I have urgent business to attend to.
Hold there, slut. You don't look like someone that has any business inside her. Marvelous settlement.
What did you just say?
Are you deaf? You don't look like you have business here.
No. Before that, you called me something.
You don't want to come to this place and complain about the tune of the gatekeeper. Just be a good girl and move along.
A wise man would think twice before talking in this manner to someone he is clueless about. It would stop a wise man from losing his tongue, or worse.
Look, miss, you're not from around here, are you? What my partner meant to say is that this is a dangerous place, run by misfits. People usually come in groups and stay in the lower city while their bosses deal with business in the auction house.
I see. In that case, I would have you know something of mine was stolen, and I wish it returned. I was told that I could find information here. The object in question is a golden idol with a red ruby.
Now you sound like you mean business, girl. Get in. Just don't go around pushing people if you don't end up with your guts on the outside. Keep your head high, so that people won't look at your pretty face and think they can treat you like what I called you.
Hey, miss. Haven't seen you around here before. Must be new in town. I'm Farah, by the way.
Well met, commoner. Kalyskah is my name, and indeed I am new to this village. I presume you are the owner of this fine establishment?
Yes. You looking to trade? Or perhaps a few upgrades will do the trick?
Actually, I wanted to know what you could tell me about this town. I couldn't help but notice the abundance of raiders and outlaws.
Ugh, if you can even call it a town. The only thing separating this place from any other bandit camp is the fact that they're real buildings. And for storm's sake, bandit high lords.
High lords?
Couldn't believe it either. The first time I've heard of it. Had to see it for myself. Ended up stuck here, however, but that's the story for another time. To be fair, the marauder who runs the town, Maynard, is surprisingly not that bad. Leaves us common folk alone for the most part. As long as we do our duties and pay our tributes, that's more than what real high lords back home did.
So, what, a society run by bandits is what one should aspire to nowadays?
Oh, it's more complicated than that, isn't it? And these aren't the only bandits around. That old bandit Eckhart's gaining a foothold in the realm again. Storm knows what that could mean. I suppose the easiest way to put it is that there's some form of honor among thieves in this town, and that helped a lot of people out here for sure.
I'm sure it doomed a great many people here as well. I can only imagine what happened to those who used to call this place home.
Ah, yes it did. We're all here for different reasons, though. Good or bad. And this place used to be owned by a wealthy farmer and his family. Hard workers they were. Well, are, for the daughter at least. You can find her around town, actually. Works at the brothel.
Brothel? And yes, thank you. I shall be sure to keep that in mind.
Well, that'll be all then. Ah, welcome back. You're looking a bit pecky. Are you all right?
Any rumors around here I should know about?
I heard those innkeepers keep something precious under those floorboards. Good luck getting to it, though. That trapdoor stays under lock and key at all times.
Good to know. Anything else?
Another one of those auction parties at the big house is coming up. Again. Lots of important people will be there, with heavy pockets.
Interesting. Anything more?
Nothing more I can remember. You might have to ask someone else around here.
That's all right. Thank you for your help. Good day.
Ah, welcome back. You're looking a bit pecky. Are you all right?
Hello again. Show me your wares.
Ah, welcome back. You're looking a bit pecky. Are you all right?
Not today, no. I'm actually looking for some ways to earn coin.
Well, I do happen to need some bear and wolf pelts to add layers to the armors that I'm making. The winter will be coming soon, and I fear without Revament, my customers will freeze to death. I'll pay coin for every pelt you bring to me.
Sounds fair enough. But are you positive that was all? You've made your problems sound like more than just a common trade. Perhaps you would like to talk about it.
You know, now you mention it, there is something I need dealing with. Though I'm not entirely sure you'd be the right person for it. Sorry, but no. It's far too personal to be dealt with by a random traveler.
Greetings.
Oh, hello. I'm Jessie Sawmill, the local nurse here. Do you need a patch-up or some medicine?
A nurse? Here?
I used to be a tailor, actually. But when I moved here, they wanted me to use my sewing skills to mend knife and sword wounds. I kinda liked it, and ended up studying herbalism with a grumpy old man to at least have a better notion of what I was doing. And, well, I think I found my calling. What did you say your name was again?
I didn't. Forgive my manners. I am Kalyskah.
Right. Manners are not commonplace around these parts. Did you need something?
Herbalism is a topic that draws my interest. Tell me about your mentor.
He lives in a small shack not too far from Gulenheim. A war-tainter that somehow managed to slow down his aging process through herbs. He used to sell potions when I was under his wing, but not anymore. Now it seems he only cares about some weird plants he has growing at his house.
I might be interested in learning. I shall pay him a visit. See what he has to offer.
Nah, I don't think he'd want to.
And why is that?
Never mind. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Are you selling something?
Medicine and herbs.
I have no use for that.
Right then. In that case, I have nothing that would catch your interest.
Actually, there is this small thing. You see, I've come from Kellhold, and a friend of mine is very injured. I don't think I can bring her here without, let's just say, spilling her entrails. If I had to guess, I would say she needs a blood transfusion. Fresh blood, of course. Do you think I can get it here?
Well, blood coagulates not long after it exits the veins. Blood transfusions are risky. Sometimes it works, but sometimes people get worse than they were before. I don't know why exactly, but I know that the safest way to do it is if she's receiving it directly from a donor. We could set 2 beds and...
No. As I said, I cannot bring her here, and I know that people from this settlement wouldn't be welcomed in Kellhold, so I'm afraid I will need you to give it to me in a bag. I will just have to run like the wind and pump it through her veins before it thickens.
No, too risky. I can't be responsible for such craziness.
I can pay you.
I've already told you. I won't risk other people's lives because... How much?
50 coins. How does that sound?
Deal. You should start with that the next time you have a friend in need. Is there anything else you need?
Not really. Farewell. If that's how you want to play it.
Ah, welcome back. You're looking a bit pecky. Are you alright?
As per your request, I've brought you some pelts.
Thank you kindly. That will be very handy indeed. Here's your gold.
Welcome to Bouchard's Tavern and Inn. So nice to see a new face around.
Hello as well. Are you the owner?
That'll be my parents. They're right over there at the bar if you'd like to speak to them.
Don't worry, dear, we'll find it. I'll go back now.
Now, where are their manners?
No, you can't. I'd rather lose the ring than you.
Don't worry, dear, we'll find it. I'll go back now.
No, you can't. I'd rather lose the ring than you.
No housekeeping.
I'm not the keeper of this house, young man.
Oh, then why are you here? We have the room booked for the night.
There is an air of crisis about you. I have found myself drawn to help you. Now, please tell me what is wrong.
All right, you can come in. This is rather out of the ordinary. I mean, no offence, miss, but I do not believe you can help us today. But we appreciate your kindness.
Nosiness, you mean?
Do not be deceived by my looks. What is it that I cannot help you with?
Bandits. They robbed us on our way here, you see? Unfortunately, you cannot help us. Now, we would like our privacy. I don't think a pet from the puppeteers can help us.
Do not assume the extent of my abilities. What did they take from you?
My wedding ring. It was Harry's grandmother's. Our supplies, satchels, and even our horses.
Margaret!
Tell the woman what she wants to know. There's something about her, and honestly, I don't want you going back out there.
Who was it that stole from you?
3 men. Came out of the trees. And then Harry...
I froze. It was nothing like the training grounds back home. Now because of me we only have the clothes on our backs. We're lucky I paid for this room in advance. I'm sorry I ruined our honeymoon.
It's not your fault.
It seems to me that if I were to return all of your substantial belongings, it would be only fair if I were to keep a small trinket for myself. Unless you've overstated the value of your belongings, of course.
Yes, well, I suppose we could give up a minor...
No, Harry. If she returns it, she should be properly rewarded. Yes, we will find something suitable for you, Kalyskah.
Yes. Yes, of course. It won't be a problem.
I like your story. I will help you.
No, I couldn't live with myself if anyone came to harm because of my incompetence. Especially a lady.
I am no ordinary lady. I am the Lady of Karnstein, Kalyskah.
You are not afraid of facing bandits? Trained killers up to no good?
Oh, Margaret, I doubt they are trained. But they will face justice for their thievery. I will not let them get away with the belongings of my new acquaintances.
Return our property, especially Margaret's ring. And we shall be more than just acquaintances, Miss Kalyskah. We will be friends.
We shall see. Where exactly did they attack you?
Halfway between here and that camp of ruffians. That's where they assailed us. On the road. Good fortune, Kalyskah.
You see, Margaret? We're fated to be together. To have a love like none other. The storms are working in mysterious ways, but their hand is clear.
I smell a trio of fear, lust, and honesty? How peculiar. Oh, and blood. What a treat this will be.
Hold it.
What is it you wish me to hold? You hold a stick, but I hold nothing. Calm yourself.
What the... Shut it, wench. See, Boris, I told you. Didn't I tell you there were freaks around these parts?
Calm down, Travert. She's not a freak. Just a woman. However, miss, what my crude friend here implies is true. It's best for you to turn around and leave.
Yeah, fuck off.
You. I do not much care for you. I suggest that you learn the art of silence very quickly. And what of your friend? He does not seem in the best health.
Bloody, yeah. Young Friar here doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut. But he'll be fine, won't you, Friar?
Yeah, I'm fine, Boris. The pain is gone, so I must be getting better.
Fucking idiot! Deserved it, Boris. Deserved it. He wanted to give it back, the idiot.
Yes, I know. Look, miss. You really should be leaving. Pretend you never saw us, and we'll have no problems with you.
What? How do you know she won't tell anyone? I'll kill her.
Travert, if your arse leaves that rock, I'll knock you out with it, understand?
A man that wants to kill, a man that doesn't want to die, and a man that wants only to survive. What an odd trio you make. Nevertheless, what I want right now is a wedding ring.
I wouldn't fuck you, let alone marry you, freak.
Damn it, Travert, shut up! Miss, nothing here is available to you. It is all ours.
Oh, come on now. She can have the ring.
Friar, just keep quiet. Try and sleep, okay? And the ring is worth more than anything else here. However, miss, if you've got coin on you, then perhaps you would like to purchase something. Apart from the ring, of course.
How did you get yourself into this predicament? How did you get yourself into this predicament?
I dunno. The people we took it from just seemed nice. I tried to talk the others into giving their things back. The ring at least. But Travert felt otherwise. He was furious I dared to disagree. Turned around and sliced me open. Blink of an eye, and my guts were on the floor.
Does he frequently use violence to express his mere disagreement?
Yeah, he does. But Boris usually steps in. Unfortunate for me that he didn't have time.
Why do you travel with these men, if you don't agree with their ways?
I didn't have many options when my parents died. Without a home, I had nowhere to go. Now at least, I have people to call family again.
You are different from your group. You have experienced pain, and yet you have a heart. Will you tell me where I can find the ring?
My loyalty is to my comrades, miss. I cannot help you, I'm afraid.
The couple you stole from were on their honeymoon, on their way to their first adventure together. The horses you have? Gifts from their families. The wedding ring? An heirloom passed down from their grandmother. They are inconsolable. Then help me, youngling. Tell me where the ring is, and you will bring them, and yourself, some solace.
It's far. I'd have to take you, but I cannot walk. Talk with Boris. You will not have enough gold to trade for the ring, but... And I mean no disrespect, miss. He misses the touch of a woman. Perhaps you could use this to your advantage. He may be willing to trade, if you are willing also.
Interesting. Thank you, Friar. Be at peace, kind man. Perhaps we got off on the wrong foot. What brings you to this part of the province?
Killing freaks. Piss off.
Travert is an interesting name, and you an interesting man. Do you know much of the local area? A skilled woodsman, perhaps? All people have redeeming qualities.
Are you fucking mental? If you don't leave me the fuck alone, this here stick will be sticking out of your chest. I don't want fucking freaks like you around me.
I only wish to help my acquaintances. Tell me where the ring is, and there will be no trouble, little man.
Little fucking man?
Oh, don't worry. I mean mentally, not physically.
Dead fucking whore.
Aha! Come at me.
What the fuck, Travert? Though he was my brother, he has done much to deserve this end. It doesn't make it any less painful. Be on your way. There is nothing more for you here. There is nothing more for you here. There is nothing more for you here.
You might want to hit harder. Is that all you've got? Hit harder.
Dear Kalyskah, are you injured? How are you faring?
I am well. I dealt with the bandits, and I have your supplies with me. Alas, the bandits had hidden your ring, and I could not find it.
You're a saint! I don't know how you managed it, but this is incredible. Kalyskah, you are a true friend. Tell us, how can we repay you? Perhaps something from our saddlebags, meagre as that offering may be.
Perhaps you wish to travel? After the quarantine, you could join us on our honeymoon into the mountains? It would be a beautiful sight, seeing the whole province from there.
You are both generous, but your friendship is enough. I require nothing else. Would you join me in a drink to this new bond?
Of course. I'll go and get some wine from downstairs.
I could tell there was something about you, Kalyskah. Our hero, hidden in this tiny town.
I have a feeling your love will endure ages.
I agree that we are blessed, even more blessed for knowing you, and the ring, while pretty and expensive, was a gift from Harry's parents. They will understand its loss.
They didn't have the good stuff, but I got something worthy of celebration. To Kalyskah.
To new friends.